great British week, and British wouldn't be British without Rolls-Royce. Andrew Harper, you're here. It wouldn't be a great British week without Andrew Harper and Rolls-Royce.
That's very kind of you. I think Rolls-Royce is a very well-known name all over the world. It's a very historical name, and we've had a very long and close association with Bahrain over the years.
But you're not out here for the first time. You come out quite a lot, don't you?
Yes, I do. We have many friends in Gulf Air. That's predominantly why I've come. UK Week has been a great opportunity to showcase what we do to a wider audience. And also at the air show we did a press conference on Monday where we extended our service agreement with Gulf Air. So it was an opportunity to do many things this week.
Well, Gulf Air, a lot of their aircraft have Rolls-Royce engines, don't they?
They do. We have, I represent Rolls-Royce civil large engines, and we have six of Gulf Air's aircraft are powered by our Trent 700 engine and have been for many years.
But at the air show, what's in the air from Rolls-Royce?
Well, the Typhoon was flying, the Eurojet, which is Rolls-Royce is a major partner in the Eurojet consortium. We saw one of Gulf Air's A330s flying past. Very impressive, I think, to see a passenger plane glide by so gracefully. I think, we were very proud to see the Trent 700s on that aircraft. So yes, several Rolls-Royce powered aircraft.
Well, I remember go back, because I'm an old boy as well, RB211 days, those were the days. I mean, that was trying times. But since then, the RB211 has paved the way, with all its trials and tribulations, it's paved the way to what is today one of the best engines in the world, I would think. Well,
absolutely, yes. And we had a tremendous success with the RB211 535, which was on the DHL aircraft, actually, that was doing a flying display. And the three-shaft technology we developed and we honed, and it is really the backbone of the Trent family. From the RB211 we did a Trent engine for the Airbus A330, for the Boeing 777, the Airbus A340, and then moved on into the A380, the Dreamliner, the Boeing Dreamliner, and now the XWB, which, as Jason was saying earlier, my colleague, there are 3 aircraft of Airbuses flying now doing certification testing for an entry into service with Qatar later this year.
And this is the biggest one, isn't it? The 1000 now, yeah?
It's not quite, no. The XWB will be, but this is our latest engine in service, and it's in service with many airlines now in the world. ANA, almost 2 years ago, it's been in service. It's been tremendously successful.
It sounds rude, actually, but I must ask you, what is the thrust of this thing?
Of the Trent 1000? Yeah. Well, that's about £74,000. There's different variants, but around £74,000 for the 787-9, which is the most popular variant that Boeing sell today.
I imagine you put one of those on a McLaren. I think the engine would go around and leave the car there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably would. Yeah.
So it's good, though. Now, Rolls-Royce, you're represented in Bahrain. It's a great British week, and Rolls-Royce, as I said, wouldn't be Britain without Rolls-Royce. Do you have offices here or not?
No, we don't have offices here. We have a regional director in region based in Riyadh, and he looks after Bahrain and other interests around the region.
How successful has this week been for you?
Very much so, yes. It's been a great opportunity to meet our friends and to talk to many other in a wider audience at the air show and at the UKTI Great Week.
I've always wanted to ask, actually, with these big engines, I mean big turbofan things that are coming out, there's big competition in the world. Now, you've got a marketing team. You might not think you've got any competition, of course, but there is a marketing team. But what's it like? You walk into an office or you walk into an air show, everybody knows Rolls-Royce, don't they? Is it a hard sell still or not?
Well, it is. It's a very competitive industry. There's only maybe 3 major players there at the moment, but we have to compete very, very hard. And each airline's different, and the engines are slightly different in characteristics on weight, fuel burn, performance, and time on wing, all the things that airlines evaluate. Our engines can be slightly different depending on the airline evaluation, so we have to fight very hard.
But Rolls-Royce for the future is solid, yeah?
Yes, it is indeed. We've got a tremendous order book, we've got some great products, and we deliver some very good services, yes.
You don't still make the Merlin, do you?
No, we don't. No, we don't even repair some of those parts now, but that's a great piece of our heritage, and we've been very proud of the Merlin, and it was great to see the Spitfire fly at the air show.
Yeah, but if you think about the Merlin now, I mean, I've got one particular colleague who's Radio Bahrain. He just cries nostalgically every time you mention the Spitfire. He wants to go up in it, and everybody goes, listen to that Rolls-Royce purring away. It must make you feel, because it's one of the earlier days, isn't it? It's one of the first, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yes, and it's great to hear that. I think all of us that have worked for Rolls-Royce, you can recognise that sound instantly. We're very proud to have been part of that heritage.
And so what's the future now? Space? What? Are you going to power rockets or what?
No, we've no plans to power rockets, but technology and innovation is in our DNA, and we're always looking at new opportunities, developing new materials, and it's ever more challenging when aircraft are designed to design the right engine for the right product.
But it beats me. How big can you go? I mean, look at this Dreamliner, this Trent 1000. It's huge. You can walk through it.
Yeah, you do. You obviously meet some physical constraints because you can only make engines so big at the front because aircraft can only be so big. Otherwise, the engines will be dragging on the ground. And so, therefore, you have some physical constraints. And often when you're designing aero engines, you're trading off against weight, thrust, maintenance, fuel burn, and many different criteria to get the optimum product for the optimum airframe.
Can you tell me a few secrets, no?
No.
Thanks
very much.
Thank you very much indeed. That's Rolls-Royce.